Hi Leo, and welcome to your mid-month reading. This is for anybody that has their sun, moon, rising, midheaven, and or their Venus in Leo. However, if you just happen to find this channel or you're cross-watching, there's a message here for you. So let's get into this reading. The picture that you saw before the video started is the spread that I am doing for the mid-month. I told you guys I was trying to try something new, so definitely give me some feedback in the comment section below at the end of the video and let me know if you like this style of reading. So far so good for me. I really enjoy it and think this is what I'm going to do for every mid-month reading going forward until I feel like I need to change it up again, and then just stick to the general readings with the spread that I am used to or that you guys are accustomed to me doing every month. So there's that on that. Outside of those changes, I am also learning about my own Vedic natal chart. Vedic or Vedic, I can't pronounce it, but it is Eastern sidereal astrology based, so it has a different timeline than the Western astrology charts that you guys, I'm sure, are used to. So I want to implement more of what I'm learning over there into this channel. So if you feel like your videos aren't really resonating with you when they normally did before, that has a lot to do with it, because I've learned that my Vedic placements are very different from my Western. Sun, moon, rising, all of my planets, everything is different. So my suggestion for you then would be to watch the other 11 videos and see what may resonate more with you, and then look up your own personal Vedic natal chart to see where those placements lie and how much that resonates with you, like how on par you were with what they find or what they tell you, right? So yeah, that's what I have for you guys, but let's get into the spread. Energetically, your overlying energy coming into the mid-month is the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands wanted to be upright and in reverse, so we're just going to lay him every which way down here. But the cruce of what hounds you, or the face of the challenge for you this month, is your energy. You have the Strength card. Okay, that is what is crossing you. Now, what is real about the situation or the energy that you're experiencing is the Four of Cups. But what is wrong about the situation, you have the World card here, okay? So what you Leos need to do, cross watchers, the like, or where you need more information, what you need to know is this Seven of Wands energy that is here. And what you can do in order to overcome these energies that you're feeling, the experiences that you are going through and or went through already, and or how you can just improve your overall well-being or the relationships that you are in. You have the Justice card that was clarified with the Three of Pentacles. So I'm getting the sense that you just need to make sure that everybody is getting what they need. Okay? With this Knight of Wands energy that's here as the overlying energy, I do feel like you are very sexually enticed or just physically attracted to a lot of people coming into the mid-month, but you don't necessarily want to act on it. Like, I feel like for a lot of you guys, you're really wanting to work on having more self-control and your discipline when it comes to your sexual impulses, because that is on the table. Some of you guys might be, I don't want to say sex addicts, but your libido is so high, and some of you guys are not going to pass the test of utilizing the strength within to kind of reserve yourself and to well, what am I trying to say? Some of you guys just aren't going to be able to say no. Now, if you're already in a relationship, this can be you having a wandering eye, or your partner has a wandering eye in the relationship. They don't necessarily have to have sex with other people, but they are extremely flirtatious and they kind of push those boundaries. It's more than what you are comfortable with, and or vice versa energy, right? And so that is why you have such tension in your relationship. Some of you guys are wanting to act out because of that, but you need to really know how to pick your battles. Is it really worth fighting over another individual? There are 7 billion people plus, okay, in this universe. If one person is not going to treat you as you deserve to be treated, or if you aren't going to treat somebody as they deserve to be treated, you cannot expect them to wait around for you to get your shit together, okay? They will walk away. You be willing to understand your worth and walk away and find somebody else who will. There is no point in really arguing with another man or another woman over your partner, because it's their responsibility to, again, contain and or control themselves when put in tempting situations. But then again, like, if you're in a relationship, why would you put yourself in a situation that can cause you to fall short? You know what I mean? Like, that just doesn't make sense. Because what is real about this is that you have people in your external environment that are like preying on your downfall, preying on the relationship's downfall. You're surrounding yourself with people that don't mean you no damn good, as Lyrica's mom in Love and Hip Hop says. I hope you guys watch that. That's my drama, because I don't have drama in my life. But you very well can have it in your external circumstance due to you playing with multiple women and multiple women's emotions, right? They might want to retaliate, or somebody's just trying to keep you from your partner by putting you in messy situations. So although there are women in this card, there can be some men that are acting like women and are just being very messy to you male Leos that are watching this video and putting you in situations where you fall short, right? They're putting bugs in your ear, trying to make you maybe even feel kind of like lose the way that you feel about who you're with or who you love if you're not currently with this person, okay? Because what is wrong about the situation, I feel like there is no closure in this relationship. So for some of you, you're definitely separated at this time, but you don't feel like there's closure. For some of you, you are really overwhelmed, or your partner is really overwhelmed, maybe hypersensitive, and doesn't know what to do with all the things that they feel, see, hear throughout the day. So they might be drowning in sorrows. I don't want to say depressed necessarily, but there's something up with you or your partner, and so you need to be a little bit understanding at this time. Yeah, this has to be about relationships, because what you need to know is the 7 of Wands. So the 7th house, I believe the 7th house is Libra's ruling house. One second. Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra. Yeah. So Libra, who is here by the end of the month, right? This energy, this house, there's a square there, because your 7th house or your partner's 7th house might be Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. And so that can cause some conflict, right? Some confrontation, some competition even. That's where ego comes in the relationship, and that can be affecting the relationship. Yeah, the 7th house typically talks about relations, and since that's Libra's ruling house, you know, Libras are all about justice and fairness. They don't like to ruffle feathers. So that is where Libras are then indecisive sometimes in relationships, because they don't want to hurt anybody. You know, they're all about love and happiness and harmony and balance. So you need to know that somebody is out of balance, either with themselves or the world at large. Maybe fighting a lot of people right now, fighting a lot of people off, fighting a lot of suitors, or at least trying their best to fight these people off, right? Because again, we have fire and it can be very tempting, but I feel like they are trying for the sake of the relationship to do the right thing. So if you know that this is something that you have been presented with, all these options as far as people trying to vie for your attention and or are sexually attracted to you, then you just need to do the right thing for the sake of your relationship. So a lot of you Leos are wanting to make amends, okay? Before, if you were holding back emotionally, that might even be what this World card is about, an obstacles position. Then now you're trying to recuperate what is lost, okay? You're in the mode of giving what was lacking in the relationship. This is all about like cooperation, community, coming together. You know, third house, which is Gemini's ruling house. Commerce as well. Contracts now might be falling through for the better if this is about business and this is not about work. Okay, there may have been some competition in work that might have been the delay in the relationship, and other people have been trying to make you think that it was something else other than that, and that's where they were like interfering in your relationship. Like, nah, ain't nobody really involved that much in their work. You know, if they cared about you, they would show you, type of thing. Like, they don't care about you. I heard he was with so-and-so, or she was actually out with so-and-so. You know, just doing something petty like that. That can be what this is about. But you need to know that something else was happening, especially if it's on the work front. Just trying to get life in order so that there can be something that can be built upon, so that there can be that stable financial foundation for the relationship to grow with, okay, or grow into. Just so you know, the High Priestess is at the bottom of the deck, so you might be connecting with or trying to reconcile with water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, but Pisces heavily in the chart. Somebody that is really intuitive, somebody that you might feel is out of reach at this time, out of your league. I'm hearing that, but that's where your confidence would come in, okay? But this is somebody that is very mysterious, very alluring. Also, Venus is in Scorpio, so that is where this would come in if this is a Scorpio coming into your life. Somebody that entices you. Somebody that might be trying to show you a different way. Because you do have the black and the white, okay? Showing you the contrasts that exist in life. But this is a very deep connection. I feel like some of you guys are trying to get that back into your life if you aren't with this person, okay? Very deep, meaningful connection. Very deep conversations that you can have with this person. This person might be into tarot, if not just esotericism or occultism, just learning about metaphysics in general, very philosophical in thought, just a mystical being. There's something about them that is very like foreign to you, and it's very attractive, and this can be something that can be good, right? This can be what you need to have in your life. You might have been trying to manifest this in your life, and so it's on its way to you. So just beware of that, you guys. But yeah, pick and choose your battles, especially if you're trying to do something that is more creative with all this fire here, and you kind of want to be in the forefront, because I do know that you Leos, you like to be the alpha in everything, right? You trust what you're doing more than you would trust delegating to somebody else. You kind of want that spotlight. And you just, I don't know, you guys just have a hard time sometimes taking a back seat. Now, when you are doing something that is relating to business and needing to grow a business, one man cannot do all things, okay? So you need to learn how to share responsibilities, and I'm feeling like you guys get to that at the end of the month. But of course you're going to have some ego clashes, right? I feel like that's what a lot of you guys might be going through in business, especially if you're with a group of males or a group of females, right? Either way, or if there's even a good mix. But some of you guys are just really going through once you come together and realize that you guys want to start a business together, then you start making the plans for the structure of the business, okay? But this is where conflicts come in, because everybody can't be the CEO, right? You can't have more chiefs than you do Indians. There has to be a balance. So I feel like that's what you guys have been arguing about and needing to come to an agreement on by the end of the month, or you will by the end of the month be able to overcome this energy. So your root chakra is here, as well as your throat chakra. Get that into balance. Your heart chakra is highly underactive at this time, and because we have the High Priestess, you know, always heed your own personal intuition. So make sure that the third eye and the crown chakra are in balance, if nothing else. But that's what I have for you guys. If you like this video and it resonated, give me a thumbs up. share this with your friends and family, and do subscribe for more.